me and my AG Dolls here, and welcome back to another video. This is my Christmas haul part 2, and today I'm going to be presenting to you guys the Our Generation Healthy Paws Vet Clinic. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. So here's the floor, and there's a really cute little dog paw print on this side, and I think that adds a really cute detail. And then when you move over to here, you can see the little sink area with the tissues so that the dolls can dry their hands off. So here's the sink. You can move the faucet and you can turn the little knobs on the sink. And here's the little tissue holder. You can pretend to take the tissue out. It does not actually come out, and be careful not to bend this part of it. And here are some more catty areas. You can put the little trash can right here. There's a cabinet here with some really nice storage. Sometimes the cabinet doesn't like to close. We're just gonna let it stay open for a little bit because it doesn't want to close. Here's the drawer. You can put anything in here you'd like. And when you move up, there's a little medicine cabinet area. You could put any little medicine bottles or syringe, anything like that. And here is the X-ray, which does come off of the wall, so you can put the batteries in right here. This is the battery pack, and it does come with batteries already, which I think is really nice. And this button turns the X-ray machine on for just a few seconds, while this button will leave it on for however long you would like, which I think is neat. And you keep moving along, and there's a little file cabinet, which I'll show some files in just a second because it comes with some. And here's a little leash holder that you can put some little doll dog leashes on. They hang on there perfectly. And then here is the kennels, and I think these kennels are so cute because you can open them up, and this one is really large. Sometimes I'll even store a few things inside just in case I don't really have anywhere else to store the stuff that comes with the set. And the dogs fit in there really nicely. I think that is so cute. And there's little peek holes so the dolls can pet their dogs. And then of course there's the one at the very top. And this one's a little bit smaller, so if you have a smaller dog, this would probably be one of the ones you would probably use a little bit more for them. Sometimes that one can be hard to open, but other than that, it's really nice. And I would just like to say that it took 3 people to open this because they screwed some plastic underneath the floor. They put ribbon into the wall. It took my grandma, my grandpa, and my mom, and I helped a little too, just to open this set because it was pretty hard to open. And now I'm going to turn the camera off to show you the sides of the dog kennels. So here's the sides of the dog kennels. I think they're really cute because you can see the pets on the outside, and there are little paw prints all over the sides. Now I'm going to show you the corkboard and the waiting room. So here's the corkboard, and there are a few holes in it from me corking the push pins in, and I will show you later on in the review because there are little push pins and papers to pin up here, which I think is really neat. And the push pins aren't sharp or anything, so if they fall out, you don't step on them or anything and poke your foot or anything like that. Here is the waiting room, and this is where the dolls can sit down and wait while the vets are taking care of their pets. And over here is a little area where you can put dog food and things like that for the patients to buy for their pets. And here are the seats. This one is kind of a salmony color, and that one's a dark blue. And this is where you can set down a magazine, or your dolls can maybe set down their purse. And right up here is a little sign with dogs and a little kitty on it that says OG Vet Clinic, and I think that is so cute. And there's even a little emblem that I noticed was on a few of the other things, like the X-rays, for example, and things like that. So the biggest accessory you get in this set is this little exam table, and it's a silver table with little feet at the bottom and a little shelf. You can put anything you really need on there, and the dogs sit on there perfectly. Any size dog, even a bigger, fluffier dog, fits on there really nicely, like that. And I will be showing those dogs a little bit better later on in the video. And yeah, I really like this table. Here is the little trash can. It's just a little black trash can, and you can perfectly fit it right in here. I like to put it right here, and the dolls can dispose of anything they need to get rid of, like tissue or anything like that. Here are the files. You get 2 pink files, and they can hold little papers or anything that the vets need to put in here. There's a yellow one, and here are the pink ones. And there is a little file cabinet, like I said before, that you can perfectly fit the files into. You get 3 little areas to hold the files and 3 files. So I thought that was really cute. And it adds a really cute little detail to the vet office. Here are the x-rays. You get 1 kitty x-ray, and I think that is just so cute. And you get a little doggy one too. And I'm going to show you how it works with the x-ray machine. You can kind of slide the x-ray in underneath the plastic just to kind of secure it in there. And then when you light it up, it looks so cool because you can see all of the bones. The camera's not picking it up, but you can see all of the different bones that they added to the x-rays. And here's the dog one. And I just think this is so cute. Here is the stethoscope. It got a little bit curled in the packaging, but if you put a book on top of it or something, straighten it out a little, it'll uncurl, I guess you would say. And there is the part they put in their ears, and they can listen to the dog's heartbeat with this. And I will show you this on a doll. Here's the stethoscope on Tenny, and she's just not in her scrubs right now because she's been working really hard here. So she just got in her comfy outfit and was hanging out at home. But she figured she could show you the stethoscope on, and I think it looks so cute on her. Here is the little syringe that the dolls can use to give them shots or anything like that. And it is so detailed. But you cannot pull this out, so don't really try to pull it out because you might ruin it. Here's the tip. You can take this off as if it was a real needle on there. There's nothing that can hurt you though. And you can just click it right on, back on. And I think that this is a really cute addition to the set. Here is the little thermometer, and I think it is so cute because there's a little button. This little heart almost reminds me of a button to turn the thermometer on, and your dolls can hold it, and they can take the dog's or cat's temperature. Here's a little kidney dish that the doll vets can use for soiled bandages and things like that. I think it's really neat, and it's a cute addition to the set. Here is the little scale so you can weigh the dogs, the cats, or whatever type of animal comes in here to make sure they're a good weight and that they're nice and healthy. And this is a nice little scale. It's pretty thick, and I really like it. Here is the e-collar or cone or whatever you would like to call it, and it has a little piece of Velcro so you can fit it on around the pet's neck. And I'm just going to give you an example on this little husky pup that just fell over. Stand up. Okay, there we go. I'm putting it on backwards. There, we got it on. So here she is. This is just so cute, and it cracks me up to see a tiny little cone on a little doll dog. Here are the little wraps so that the vets can wrap up any sprained ankles or anything like that on a dog. And before, these used to get very fuzzy if the Velcro kept being detached from them, but it doesn't really do that anymore. They're stretchy, and you can just wrap them up and put them in any little caddy or drawer, medicine cabinet, anything like that in the vet office, and they both unwrap and can be wrapped around any doll dog or kitten that you have in your dollhouse. If you have a young puppy or kitten, you can give them some bottled milk, and there's a little bottle of formula so that you can make some bottled milk, and you can put it inside of this little milk bottle. And I think that this is so cool that they made this. And the very top part is actually kind of rubbery like a real bottle, and I think that is just so cute. And there's little lines on there so you can measure how much formula you put inside of the bottle. Here is a little bottle. It almost to me looks like a little bottle of medicine, but it actually says formula on it. I don't know if they meant to say that or not. It might have been a mistake. I'm not quite sure. But I thought I would just show it separately from the bottle since it doesn't necessarily look like formula. Here is a little hand soap pump so that the dolls can wash their hands in the sink and be sure to be nice and clean so that they don't spread any germs or bacteria to the dogs. Here is a little sponge so that the dolls can also wash their hands with this. They can clean off their countertops or anything like that, which I think is really cool. Here is a little jar of dog treats, and you can give these to the dogs if they're really good. You can leave them on the counter at the vet office. And these almost remind me of milk bones, a little dog treat you can give to your dogs. They kind of move around in here, which is really cool. You can kind of hear them in there. Sounds like there's real dog treats inside. And the last thing that I like to put inside of the vet office is the little bowl of dog food and dog water, and these are both very detailed. Here are the little pamphlets that you can cork onto the cork board, and here are the little push pins. So here is the little OG grooming one, so you can advertise that your dolls can groom little doggies and kittens at the vet office. And here is an adoption day one so that you can also advertise that you will allow everyone to come over on a certain day and adopt some pets. And it even says every first Saturday of the month. Time is 12 to 3 p.m. and that is so cute. And finally, here are all the push pins. They're safe at the tips. They can't poke you or prick you, and that's why they included them in the set, because real push pins can't stay in the cork board because the cork is too thin. So that's why they made these little push pins to use for the papers. So here are some information forms so that your dolls can fill them out while they're waiting in the waiting room. And these are very detailed. You can sign your name here, pick which animal you're bringing in, and they do come off of the little clipboard, and they're all together so that they don't fall apart, you know, they don't go everywhere if it comes unclipped. And there's a little red pin here so the dolls can sign right here. Here is a little magazine, and it is so detailed because it actually looks like a little dog magazine that you can put out in the waiting room so that when your dolls are waiting for their pets to come out, they can just kind of read a magazine and relax while they're waiting. Here are 3 little containers of dog shampoos so that if your dolls that are working at the vet office want to bathe the patient's pets, they can do that, or they can sell them out in the waiting room. And there is just so much detail on each and every one of the little bottles of dog shampoo. Here are 2 little boxes of doll dog cookies, and you can use them to stock up the little cookie jar that I showed earlier in the video in the vet office, or you can sell them out in the waiting room for your patients. Here are 2 bags of dry animal food, one for dogs and one for cats, and these are so cute. They can sell them out in the waiting room, and here are the barcodes on the back so that your dolls can scan them so patients can buy them and take them home with them, and then their dogs or their cats will be fed. Here are 3 little cans of wet dog food, and it is so cute because there's a little dog on each one, and it says healthy dog food on it. And one has a blue background, one has a light and pale kind of cream background, and one has a red background, and they're all so cute. Here are the 9 cans of cat food, and what I think is really funny is you only get 3 cans of dog food, so the dogs get a little bit of a jip compared to the cats, but that's okay. So you get 3 of the cans of cat food with a yellow background, and it says healthy cat food on it with a little kitty cat in the background. And then you get a cream colored background, and yet again, same thing, healthy cat food with a kitten in the background. And this is the exact same thing as everything else, except it's a dark green, kind of like a lime green can in the background of it. So I'm just going to do a really quick time lapse of setting up the vet clinic, and then I'm going to review the 3 dogs that I showed earlier in the video. Okay guys, so I just got done setting up the vet office and the waiting room, and I would just like to mention that the 2 dogs that I put in the kennels did not come with this set. They were a separate purchase. Each one of them came separately. This little Maltese and this little Cocker Spaniel and the Husky all came separately with these leashes. This did not come with the vet clinic either. But here is the Cocker Spaniel. He is so cute. Here's his little collar. It has a really nice pattern on it. And this is the red leash that he comes with. And you can just clasp this to this little part right on his collar. That way, your dolls can walk the little doggy and they can walk them safely to the vet office. And here's the second one. He is the Husky Pup, has a blue little collar on and came with a white leash that you can attach in the same way so yet again your dolls can walk the dog. And here's the Maltese. She is so soft and has a pink glittery collar on. And here is the little white leash she comes with. I'm sorry guys, I just bopped the camera. And she is so cute, and I have names for all of them. This is Goldie and Snowball and of course Fluffy. So I really love all of these little dogs. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I really recommend these 3 dogs and this vet clinic. They're all really nice quality and I love them all. And if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. Well, bye everyone!